Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Flying North. Today, we have a special guest with us. His name is Jimson Raphael. He is come from India as a student studying at Lambton College, and we will talk to him and know about his journey of how he applied for his visa, how was his student life over here, and also on what he's doing after his graduation. Okay, so without much overdue, let's get started. Thank you, Jimson. Thank you for taking time out for this interview. I really appreciate all the help and guidance you'll be giving us. So, can you just give a short background about yourself? Like what did you study? Where are you from? And how did you decide to come to Canada and not any other country?
Okay. Hi, Grishma. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me for this video. Uh, this is my first video I'm doing, so if there are mistakes, just
No, no, nothing like
okay.
that. You don't. I mean.
Hi guys, I'm Jimson. I'm from India, and I completed my graduation in English literature and history, and I have an experience of 1 year in sales. After that, I decided. To do my higher studies in Canada. It's because they have a good academic excellence in here. Also, their uh, fee structure was very affordable to me, and so that I started to get checking in online sites about which college I have to apply and all. And after that, I got Lambton College is one of the best, and I applied for it, and I got there, and I completed my international business management course over there. It's a postgraduate degree. I think, yeah, that's a best decision I have made uh, in my life. And the other thing I want to add is like when I applied here, it was like I applied through an agency.
Okay.
It's named Re Agency, that's in Kerala, and they helped me a lot in every aspects of my uh, that cycle. Like that means on the process, they helped me everything for the documentation process and the fees, the everything, whatever we need to submit the process. In the process, they helped me a lot, and also they helped me in my making the SOP. SOP is one of the thing is named as state of purpose. That is very important for applying for a visa to Canada.
Mhm.
With and there is one thing is IELTS. IELTS is one of the important thing for this admission process, and you have to score minimum 6 in every aspects of IELTS. There are 4 aspects like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. In that minimum 6, you have to maintain. Then only you get admission in good colleges, or else you can end up in a unreputed colleges and all. That's also a bad thing. And in application process, you have to maintain. The thing is like you have to submit every details of your graduation, like the transcripts,
Mhm.
and also if you have any extracurricular activities, you have to add that too. And also the important thing is you should show them the deposit money of around 10,200 CAD in your account.
Yeah.
So you have to make a statement of that, and you have to submit all. And also after that, you have to get a medical report, and
Mm.
that you have to get from a listed hospital from their side. Like in our place, it's in Kerala. That's I went for Trivandrum. So this I forgot the name of the hospital. Uh, in Trivandrum only in Kerala you can go, or else you have to go to Bangalore.
Okay.
So you have to get a medical report from them, and they won't give it to you in hand. You have to like they will directly send it to the application process. And also getting and you have to, after submitting all the details, you have to wait for the visa to come. And after visa getting here, you can take a fly to Canada. That's it. After coming here,
So did you have to give any visa interviews or
no,
it's
no, no.
just no? Okay.
For study permit, you don't have to give any
Visa interviews.
interviews or
Okay.
visa
Mm.
interviews or nothing.
Okay.
You just have to wait, because maybe it will take time. Some people I heard that they have 6 months of waiting time at all. So don't lose hope. Just wait, and you will get the visa. If
Okay.
it's rejected, you will get to know by 2 3 months, 2 months or 3 months max. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
uh, after getting here, the accommodation will be little difficult, so better you will check from Facebook and or Instagram or anything, so the friends or anyone who is staying here in which place you are going.
Mm-hmm.
I came to Toronto, so there are lots of people here, so I checked my friends who were here, and my relatives also was there, so it was not that much difficult for me. So
Mm-hmm.
not everyone will have same issues, so they have to find their own accommodation thing. Best thing is you have to check from back home itself. After coming here, it will be more complicated.
Okay.
Okay, and the next part is the basic uh, thing is how you survive in Canada. Like you have to get a part-time job
Mm-hmm.
mostly. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't get a part-time job, then it will be more difficult. Like if you
Okay.
if you want to survive, minimum there will be amount of like $400 to $500.
So you need $400 to $500 per month to like live and cover
Live in
all your
Canada.
expenses. Okay.
Yeah, minimum. I'm saying just a minimum.
Okay.
Like for us, sometimes it will went to 700 to 800.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
according to the rent and all, it all depends.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friends are staying with that kind of money. I'm saying, like I am not saying about myself it's like 700 to 800.
Okay.
So like according to the rent, your transportation and your grocery bills and everything, how you live, if you're
Mm-hmm.
living alone, then the expense will be more.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rent only will come around 600 to 700 if you're staying alone.
Alone. Okay.
Okay, if you're staying with group of friends, then your rent will be less. That's why I'm saying like 300 to 400 500. That will be the thing. And after your completion of your course, you have to apply for your work permit.
Okay.
The work permit thing is like you have to get the college certificates, all the transcripts, certificates, and college course completion certificate.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you have to apply through the CIC site, uh, for the work permit. And the work permit, for that also you have to add the documents like the passport, and
Mm-hmm.
also a digital photo of you that is newly taken.
Yeah. Within six
And
months, right?
yeah,
Digital photo
within
will be. Yeah.
digital. And also you have to pay around $385 Canadian, so that to up to make it in process. And it will, and also you have to take a date for biometrics. Now it's like you have to give fingerprints for the application process to go on. So you have to take a date for biometrics in a Service Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go that too in a 1 month. You have to give the biometrics also in 1 month period. If you don't give it, the application process will be
Okay.
cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
That's biometrics things, it newly started, so you
Okay.
have to do it now. If you
Mm-hmm.
are sometimes, if you're coming newly, sometimes you will give the biometrics at the airport itself, so you don't have to give it again. So for us it was necessary, mandatory, because we didn't give any biometrics and all, so we have to give it through the Service Canada.
Okay. Okay.
Also, the one more thing I want to add, after coming to Canada the first time, you have to go to a bank. The bank, you have started the bank account where you deposited the money. Again, you have to open it here, so that you get the credit card and debit card to
Yeah.
purchase and all kind of thing. And
Yeah.
also, you have to go to Service Canada to get your SIN number.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes, if you're, I think that's all. I think for it.
So like I want to really ask on a few topics when you said bank like how did you choose which, because I know there's CIBC, there's RBC, there is TD. Is there any benefits that the banks are offering for students? Like is there any student
Like
package bank?
mostly for students, most people will say Scotiabank is the best
Mm-hmm.
for the students, because RBC and all, they are not providing that much helpful for international students. Now I heard that CABC is starting for that, but Scotiabank was the preferable bank for everyone. It was easy to locate and all. it will
Okay.
be all over. That will be easy.
So what was the benefit? Like, what was the package that they provided for an international student? What you were not getting in CIBC or TD or something?
Like you can't start account from India directly from CABC or any other banks.
Okay.
Scotiabank have an
Branch in
Scotiabank
India.
is the one of the, like, they have a partnership with Indian. They have a branch in India also in Delhi.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
that's the only bank I have heard that time. No other bank was there, and
Mm-hmm.
now I don't know how many banks are coming to helpful for the
Students.
international students.
Yeah.
But that time they were only the bank, and ICICI was also there. They
Mm-hmm.
had a branch in here,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't prefer ICICI. Most of the people will prefer Scotiabank for the first time for
Mm-hmm.
international students, because it's not they are giving any perks or anything. It's less they are the only ones
Okay. Okay.
that on that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are more other banks, they are helping international students, but that time the Scotia Bank, every agencies have some connections with these banks,
Mm-hmm.
so they will always prefer you the Scotia Bank. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
college thing, you have to choose your own college. Sometimes the agencies will tell you you have to
They'll
do
give you
this
a
with
list. Yeah. Yeah.
list of colleges. So
Yeah.
you don't have to go with any of the college they say. That's your preference. If you know your friends are there, just ask them which
Mm-hmm.
college you want to go, which college will be good. Because
Mm-hmm.
wherever you go, it's not like that. You have to choose a good college. If you
Mm-hmm.
choose the college will be little bad, then the reputation is bad, then the other things you will be getting after work, college will be different. The
The work
work thing
permit.
and everything,
Yeah.
yeah, that
And
will be a
even.
little difficult.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay.
better choose good colleges. Maybe the uh, fees structure is little more high. Don't worry about it, but you can gain it after, like during the part time works also. After your college also, you can gain the money in 1 or 2 years max. That's it.
Okay, so that brings me to the part-time job. How did you go about searching for your part-time job? Like, did you get it through your friends or did you apply online?
No, for me, it was like I applied through online only.
Okay.
So here, I first of all, when I get here, I don't know how to apply and all. So first, I made up copies of my resumes,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave hand to hand to with every companies. So that some companies told me you can't give it to my hands like directly. You have
Mm-hmm.
to apply through online. So I started applying online. So I applied through Indeed, and I applied through ZipRecruiter and
Mm-hmm.
different kind of online agencies. After that, for some companies, you have to apply directly to the company website only.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I applied, I am now working in Walmart, so I applied through online Walmart carriers.ca.
Mm-hmm.
So I applied there. They will ask your mail ID and everything. After
Mm-hmm.
that, you should have a behavioral assessment with that.
Mm-hmm.
That is like a 100 questions thing, so you have to answer. There is no right or wrong that assessment, so just fill that form and just give it to them. That's it. So after like 1 2 months they will reply you,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go for an interview with them. So after having an interview, yeah, that's it, you will get to the job
Okay. So
most of the time.
how much is the range for a part-time job? Like, is it $14 per hour? Is it
Yeah, in
$10?
Walmart and all, they will give you 14 15.
Okay.
That's
And
the
I
minimum package they are giving for a new associate.
okay.
If you are getting like after 1 year, you are like there is an increment of like 75 till 75 to $1, I think.
Okay.
There
And
is
I
an
think you
increment.
even get some incentives, right? Like you get the
Yeah,
Walmart card.
yeah, you will get after 3 months of the first 3 months is the probation period.
Mm-hmm.
That after probation period, you will get Walmart discount card.
Okay.
That's like 10% discount on that.
Okay.
Also, after 1 year, if you, after completion of 1 year, if you are in the limit of there is profit sharing thing in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So they will give you a share from their profit. That's like
Okay.
4%
Mm-hmm.
of their share. They will give you for all the associates.
And
That's the
how
only
were
issue.
your university timings? Like, were they continuous classes from 8 to 2, or were they like just on
Like
and off in?
the it will change semester wise. Every
Mm-hmm,
semester you will have different schedule and everything.
mm-hmm,
So it's like mostly I had 3 days of classes.
mm-hmm,
So it was like in alternate days. The first
mm-hmm,
semester it was like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday,
mm-hmm.
and the timing was like 5 to 9
In the evening, 5 to
in
9.
the evening. In the evening.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, and the next semester it changed to like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It was
Okay,
from morning 8 to 1 o'clock in the
okay.
1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and and the next semester it changed again
Again, okay.
changed to Monday, Wednesday, and it goes on.
So
So
do you
the
get like
semester,
enough time? Like you said, you people do part-time jobs and they
yeah,
pay their rent and the monthly expenses.
yeah.
Is there enough time after your college workload and the homework that you get to do and submit?
Yeah, you will get enough time to do your everything, part time do assignments and all. You have to get make your own time. That's the
Okay,
thing. If you
okay,
don't make your own time, then you can't do it. Like
okay.
if you want to survive, yeah, you have to search for the time. You have to make your time. You have to
Mhm.
search for the work. You have to study. You have to make time for the assignments and everything. And if
Okay.
you fail in one exam, that's also cost you like 1,500 for one exam to rewrite.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
To
so
get your
you
grades
have,
up, right? Get
yeah,
your,
you have to
yeah.
always make your grade about around 2.5 above.
Okay,
If the GPA is like on 4, so you have to get your GPA more than 2.5 always.
okay,
If
okay.
you get reduced mark, then that's like less mark. That's like you will be failing that exam. Then you have to again apply for that exam. So sometimes you have to wait 2 semesters for that exam because in on that semester, the next semester they don't have that course.
Uh-huh.
So you have to again wait for another semester to
Okay,
write that exam, and
okay,
you have and the loss of like $1,500 for one exam.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
also an issue. And
You've experienced a student life, you've graduated, now
mm,
you're working full time. What is
yeah,
your 2 cents on Canada? Like, is this a will you suggest somebody to come here and take up studies, and like, what is your 2 cents on it?
yeah. I will suggest people who are looking like to get more in their future. Yeah, I obviously suggest to come to Canada. But the thing is, if you are coming in a study permit, you have to be patient.
Okay.
That's the main thing. If you like, if you are not patient, you can't get anything. That's
Mm-hmm.
the that's the thing I learned from him. The 2 years, it will be like so hard for you. It
Mm-hmm.
will be so harsh, like the winter, the summer, everything will be hard for you because
Mm-hmm.
you never like in my as- in my
Yeah.
thing. It was like I never experienced winter in my place. So this was the first time. So it was so
Mm-hmm.
harsh for me. So
Mm-hmm.
the 2 years, it will be very difficult. Your education, your study, your assignments, your work, everything
Yeah.
you have to go with.
Manage.
Oh yeah, you have to manage with time management. Everything you will learn everything.
Mm-hmm.
You will do your own cooking. You will do laundry, everything by your own, and you will know how to live in a group environment and everything, and you will adjust with the people and everything. The
Mm-hmm.
first 2 years will be difficult. After that, I will say you will know how to live in Canada. Then you will be used to it. No worries.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all.
So I take it that you do recommend any for
Yeah,
people to,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously. Just come, live the
Okay.
life.
Okay.
Canada.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I guess you all have gained some useful insights on living in Canada and also about the student life and how to go about applying with your application and how to go about with getting good grades and also to get your part-time jobs. Thank you,
yeah,
Jimson.
yeah,
I hope that this session was really helpful to all the new people who are looking to come to Canada as a student. And I really appreciate you taking time out and giving some useful guidance from your side.
yeah. Thank you, Dish.
Thank you. See you next
Yeah,
time. Bye.
see you next.